Well, if you've already started or you're getting ready to start some of those spring house projects, Mr. Handyman is here with his top 5 things that homeowners should do now to get ready. This is Kevin Chrysler, and thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me. Happy Mother's Day.
Well, thank you so much. We have been swapping personal stories about the things that we need to do, but let's get right to it, because you say gutter cleaning is the #1 thing you should do.
It's very important. People, you get the muck and everything that in the gutters from last year's leaves and then the rain and snow this past year, but still.
Right.
And then the seeds start falling in it. Next thing you know, you have planters on the side of your house. But although that's unattractive and you want to get them out, the real issue is this is the first line of defense for water getting into the home. The fascia, the board behind the gutter, starts to rot. The soffits, the wood underneath the eaves, starts to rot. And in a worst case scenario, the water gets in behind the siding, in the windows. You start doing real structural damage to your home. So it's really a very serious maintenance issue.
Okay, so getting your gutters clean, but we also talked about the windows there, causing problems with your windows. Window repair is #2 on your list. Why is that?
Well, for one thing, you want to be able to open up your windows and just be able to enjoy the fresh air. You want to make sure your screens are in good repair so you don't get the bugs in. In my house, the cats like to push the screens out and escape in the middle of the night. Yeah, so I just put extra clips on them. But also, the wood around the windows can rot, but we're going to talk about that. We've been sharing some stories about that.
Boy, we sure have. So make sure your windows are repaired, but also you're going to be spending a lot of time out there on your deck, and now you say is a good time. Power wash that deck.
Power wash the deck, power wash the house. A lot of us have at least one side of our house that gets really kind of green. You need to do that regularly anyways, or it gets worse and worse. And again, deferred maintenance just costs more money in the long run. But if you want to enjoy your home, make it look pretty, have people over for the 4th of July, go ahead and get it cleaned up.
Or Mother's Day.
Or Mother's Day.
But we don't want to work today.
And you got to power wash that deck before you do any staining or anything too, because you can't stain a dirty deck.
Right, and then staining the deck, you say do deck repair. Make sure you're getting your wood fixed, you're staining your deck, make it as nice as possible.
You probably do have a little bit of wood rot. Some of the nails maybe are coming up, so you can go ahead, you power wash it, you replace some of the boards, you nail them down, and then stain it. Because there again, come next winter especially, if it's not stained, you're going to have real serious wood rot problems. Why not stain it at the beginning of the year so that you can have a pretty deck and enjoy it all year?
And the wood rot, there's probably not a house out there that if you walk around doesn't have some wood rot. And I said that I fixed mine on my French doors by just painting it, and the wood rot just magically went away.
It just magically disappeared, didn't it?
But you say, no, don't do that.
Well, it's going to keep working its way up. So
and it will make it worse.
It will.
Eventually.
Well, and you mentioned what's a very common problem. Yours is at the bottom.
Right.
Because the water pools there and it sort of wicks up. But you'll also get it on the windows. You'll get it on the corner boards on the house, the rake boards, which are along the roof. And there again, if you fix it right away, it's a very minor repair. It takes a short amount of time. Less expensive, because time is money in the handyman
business. If we don't know how to do it, call you.
Mr. Handyman does all of these things.
All right, excellent. And where can we find you?
www.mrhandyman.com.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Mr. Handyman.
Thanks for having me.
The time right now is 7.